In case you missed the lesson, this is for second and third grade. This is a summary of our decorating the tree pixel art. So I'm going to go take you about on how to go about making a holiday tree on a Google Sheet here. Now I want to point out this on the left side. This is your color scale. And all these boxes you see that you can fill in over here are called cells, all the boxes. Now, you can't touch column A and you can't put anything in column B. So these two first columns with the numbers and the colors all the way down to the bottom are off limits. So you can't put anything in there. However, we are going to start at the very top today. So we're going to start at letter Z. We're going to start at Z, and the number over here is 1. So if you move both of your fingers down and followed along, you would just see that would be Z1. So in Z1, I'm going to fill in the star at the very top of our tree. So that color would be yellow. And how do I know which color I'm going to fill in? Well, all I have to do in these boxes is type in the number I need that corresponds to the color. So if I type the number that sits next to each of those colors, that color will show up in the box after I type it in and press the Enter key. So what I'm going to do is on Z1, I'm going to type in the number 3 here. It's going to show up like this until I press the Enter key on my keyboard. Once I do that, it's going to fill in right there. So what I want to do is I'm going to fill in 3s here, just like that. I just need 3 of them, and then I need a 3 here, and I need to go to the other side and create a 3. And I can use my arrow keys to move around, or I can press Enter when I'm done. So I'm going to have like a big plus sign here going Z1, Z2, Z3. I also need Y2 and double A2 if you look at that scale. When you're done that, we're going to switch our colors for right now. So all we're going to do is we're going to worry about these 3 boxes right underneath our plus sign, or our yellow star is going to be on the top of our tree here. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the darker shade of green, which is going to be this 6 over here. So I'm going to start right underneath my plus sign. I'm going to hit 6, Enter. And I'm going to do 6 and over, and then go back and do a 6. So I should have the 3 boxes underneath my star being green. Now I'm going to go down and I'm going to go another box over this time. So I'm going to start at letter X. So I'm going to do X5. So I'm going to start with 6, and I can just keep my finger on the 6 key and my other finger on the arrow key to keep moving over. So I can either press that or I can press Enter, although Enter will take me down. So I have 3 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So I'm going to do the same amount this time. Oops, sorry, wrong number. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And then I can go down another one further over, and I'm going to go like this now. So then I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do this in pairs of 2. So I'm only going to go 1 over each time, 1 more box over than previously, and I'm going to start there. And I'm going to do that 2 times after I go across a row. So I did that once. I'm going to come down again and do it 1 more time under there. So you can kind of see that each time I spread out another box further or another cell over, after 2 times, it's going to almost look like branches that are coming out of my tree. So I'm going to do 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 all the way over. And I'm tapping the arrow key over each time I want to move. So I did that once. I'm going to go underneath and do it 1 more time. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 all the way across. Okay, once I reach that last box, I'm going to go down. I'm going to go over 1 more box each time I do it twice. So I'm going to do this once across. I'm going to come down, and this is easy because we're using the same color, same number each time. So it's just a matter of remembering you're doing it twice each time that you move down. I'm using my arrow keys, not my mouse. I could use my mouse though if I wanted to click on the box. So I'm coming over another box each time. Coming over another box and doing it once more. And you can see how our tree is starting to spread out as I'm expanding the tree. I don't want to expand the tree too far over each time because it's going to look a little wonky, so I want to do it slowly. So I've done each of these boxes twice except for the top row here. So you want to see, I did this one twice. Watch my moving blue boxes. I came over and I did this one twice. I came over again and I did this one twice. I came over again and I did these two twice. And I came over and did this one twice and this one twice. So I want to keep doing that until I fill in, and I'll tell you about where. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to go a little full speed in case, and you can always slow down the video or pause the video if you missed the in-class lesson for any reason. You can always go back and pause the video, or go back in the video if you need to go back if I went too fast for you. All I'm really using right now is the number 6, and I'm really just moving over after every 2 times. So I'm making my holiday tree look like this. Whoops, I went too far over that time. See how that went a little too far over? I can just press the backspace key and I can move around, and then that's fine. I'm going to keep going right now to make my tree a little bit bigger if you want a lot more space to work with, because we're going to be decorating it when we're done here. So I need to go over an extra one this time and do that twice. And once you're pretty sufficient with how far you went, I'm at block 23 already. I think I'm going to stop after 24 because I can almost not see my tree anymore. So this will probably be my last row at the very bottom. And my tree is pretty expanded out as far as I can probably go without interfering. Whoops, I did one too many. Just backspace or delete it and you're good. Okay, so you can see if I do Control minus or Control plus, I can zoom out a little bit and see the full tree. I'm going to zoom in though, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and start at the numbers or letter Z, and I'm doing Z25 now will be the base of the tree. So I want to find some brown for the base of my tree to be like wood. So the brown over here says it's going to be number 2 when I click number or type in number 2 in the box. So I'm going to start at Z. I'm going to do 2, and I really want to do 5 boxes. So I'm going to do 1 here, 1 over here, 1 here, 1 over here. So we should have 5 boxes with my middle box being at letter Z. So one's at Y and X, one's at double A and AB. So I have 5 there. That will be my base, and I'm doing number 2 to be brown, and I'm going to do 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, maybe 6 rows would be nice, right? That way you can see it's a tree trunk. So I have my star, which is like a plus sign for right now. I have my tree base. You can kind of see that it's shaped in a tree, especially when I zoom out using Control minus. I can zoom out and I can see it's a tree. And it depends if you want to go a little closer for right now. But I can use other colors, and I want you to think about all the colors that could be ornament balls on a tree. And just keep in mind that the tree is going to be not circular at all. So therefore, our shapes are going to look a little off, and that's how pixels usually look. So that's fine. We're going to fill in our ornaments just like this. So we're going to click on any random space on the tree, and it's going to light up blue here. There's going to be a blue square. And you're going to be looking at these colors, and you can type any of those colored numbers in there. Like, for example, I can use number 3 again and hit enter. The number's not going to type in the box. You're going to have to type it for it. But when I use number 5, I can hit enter. It'll be light blue, like a cyan or a baby blue. I can hit 7. It'll be a dark blue. I can hit 8 and then enter. It'll be orange. I can hit 9 in the box. It'll be red. I can hit 10 in another box and it'll be purple. And I can also hit 11 in a box and hit enter and it'll be pink. So I can go around my tree. Even number 4 will be a light green. So I can go around and just hit random spots just like I would be decorating a tree and fill in some ornament colors just like this and hitting enter when I'm done. So this will be very easy once you're done constructing your tree. All it is from there is just typing in the numbers to decorate your own tree just like this. Oh, I shouldn't have 2 reds next to each other. I'll change that up. Or 2 yellows. You get dark blue there. So you can go around your tree. You can decorate it any which way you want. I'm just going to finish mine up right here. That way it gives me a better idea of maybe what to give you and what to do here. You can do another pink down here. Enter. Yes, if it doesn't show up after you hit it, you can just hit enter at the end and it will fill in. Oops, I hit 0. See, 0 isn't a number. So I just go back and I can move my arrow key over, or I can hit enter and it will fill in that space there. So you can continue filling in your tree. I guess I'll do another pink or purple over here. Oops. So I'll do number 10 for purple. Do another purple all the way down here. And you can decorate your tree any which way you'd like. And I think that would be fine. Do another green. I haven't done a lot of lime greens in here. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe I could have a blue down here, which is number 7. And it looks pretty good. So if I zoom out, you can see that my tree is now decorated with a bunch of holiday ornaments on there, and that would be my finished pixel art. And yours may have your ornaments placed in different spots, but nonetheless it will be similar to mine, I would hope. So try that out on your own if you are not participating in class, or maybe you missed the lesson for whatever reason. And if you have any trouble, make sure that you email me at kmichelle@runamedeschools.org.